A feud is brewing between rapper Snoop Dogg and George Zimmerman, who was acquitted in the killing of Trayvon Martin. It all started with a documentary that Sean Jay-Z Carter and the Weinstein Company are teaming up on about the 2012 shooting, as reported by Variety. Zimmerman said a private investigator with the film crew went to the homes of his parents and uncle. The uncle, a retired Army Command Sergeant Major, said the private investigator also trespassed, according to Zimmerman. Zimmerman said Monday that he will harm Jay-Z if his family is sought out again. What I said is I would beat him as if I was Solange and he would find himself coming out of the south side of a gator if he comes to Florida and bothers my family, Zimmerman told the Orlando Sentinel. Zimmerman was referring to the sister of Beyoncé Knowles, Jay-Z's wife, who famously hit Jay-Z in an elevator. The elevator security footage went viral. Rapper Snoop Dogg seems to have jumped in on the feud, writing on Instagram. If one hair on Jay's hair is touched, that's when the revolution will be televised. Trayvon Martin gone but not forgotten. A member of the crew could not be reached for comment. According to Variety, the filmmakers won the rights to 2 books: Suspicion Nation, The Inside Story of the Trayvon Martin Injustice and Why We Continue to Repeat It, and Rest in Power, The Enduring Life of Trayvon Martin. Zimmerman, who now lives in Virginia, called the documentary an attempt by Jay-Z and Harvey Weinstein to drag him through the mud. Zimmerman said he turned down an offer to appear in the documentary in exchange for $100,000. Zimmerman said his ex-wife was already paid and interviewed. "I want my uncle and my parents left alone. That's all," Zimmerman said. Zimmerman said he is working on his own documentary series that will be released early next year. He is also embarking on a book titled Sheepdog Nation: The Manipulation of the Masses by the Mainstream Media. A Seminole County jury acquitted Zimmerman of second-degree murder in the shooting death of Trayvon, an unarmed black 17-year-old. The case sparked national protests. Zimmerman shot Trayvon as the two fought on the ground near Zimmerman's Sanford home on February 26, 2012. Zimmerman said he shot the teenager in self-defense, that Trayvon had punched him in the nose, breaking it and knocking him to the ground, then climbed on top and began pounding his head against a sidewalk. In the weeks after the shooting, while Sanford police persisted in their decision not to arrest Zimmerman, thousands of protesters took to the streets not just in Sanford, but in cities across the country as well as Europe. Civil rights leaders, including the Reverend Jesse Jackson Sr. and the Reverend Al Sharpton, came to Sanford and led thousands of people in marches and rallies. Cateralva@orlandosentinel.com or 407-420-5417 or Twitter @KMTeralva.